news out of Foxborough, where New England Patriots wide receiver Stefon Diggs is answering questions about off-the-field allegations against him for the first time. Hello, I'm Courtney Cole. Now, Diggs was at practice for the Patriots' final regular season game against the Miami Dolphins this Sunday. Diggs is facing felony criminal charges as a result of an incident between him and his private chef last month. The wide receiver opened by apologizing for not being able to answer questions sooner, but had little else to say about the charges.
Sorry, I didn't, it's been a couple of days. I usually get to talk to you on Wednesday. But, obviously it's a different time, a very emotional time. Taken back by some, things that's been going on. But I want to be here to say sorry I wasn't available for those couple of days. It's a different kind of time, but dealing with everything, it's definitely an open case, so I can't even say anything about it. I will be open to any football questions, anything you want to know. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be rude or, disrespectful in any way. So if anybody asks me a question that's pertaining to it, I'm obviously just give you a look. Y'all kind of know me at this point, but shoot.
What kind of support have you had, Stefon, from your teammates? We saw you yesterday on the field breaking huddle, and it seems like you're the leader out there at this point still.
Is that a football question?
Well, it's not about any sort of crime. It's just about how you lead and how your teammates support.
Regarding football, I'm going to continue to be the guy I've been, trying to finish the season strong. It's definitely it's a good team on the other side of the road, in the good heat. But going in with the right mindset, I'm going to keep the same mindset. I've been a leader on this team. I've been the same person this whole time. I don't expect no changes from me. So.
Now, we are joined now by WBZ sports reporter Dan Roche. Roche, thank you for taking the time to talk to us, because this has been something everyone's been talking about for most of the week here. Obviously, a big story this week. What do you make of the comments that we just heard from Diggs?
I think Diggs handled it like the professional that he is. He's a football player. He's polished. He's a wide receiver. He's been out as a number one wide receiver throughout his career. So I didn't expect much less from him. Basically saying, if you want to talk football, we'll talk football. If you want to talk about the case, I can't talk about the case. And I think that's maybe the best way to approach it if you're Stefon Diggs and the Patriots, right? Because we've seen these cases, Courtney, going all the way back to Ray Rice and other things that are put into the judged by public opinion first, and then we see the facts come out, and it goes either way. Sometimes the way of the player, sometimes the way of the defendant, and what have you. So for now, I think nothing else to say but let the legal process play itself out. I'm here to answer football questions. I'm here to lead my team, and we'll go from there and let it play out when it goes to court.
And now the Patriots, they have released a statement supporting Diggs. How important is that for a player?
Well, it's not unexpected in this case, because I think, they support their players in these situations. And this one, again, I don't want to give my opinion on it, but it sounds like a lot of he said, she said types of things. So with that, perhaps maybe the Patriots know more, at least from the side of Diggs, and are good with that, saying that we support him. And I think, again, they'll wait. But for now, he's on this football team, and they'll just take it that way, too. So they'll support him for now, see what happens as it plays out, and then go from there. So I think that they've done what they thought they would maybe have to do in this situation, and let the lawyers go through the whole process.
Now, we did say that there's been very little from Diggs, but he has denied the allegations through his lawyer. How much of a distraction do you think that this will end up playing? I
don't think it's a distraction at all, Courtney. I hate to say that, but I'm just saying these guys are able to focus on the football field. It's what they do. It's what they've been doing all season long. And they have distractions everywhere. They all have families. They're all human beings, not to the extent of what's being accused here in this situation, but they know how to handle things. They know how to handle family situations, other situations that do come up. I don't think it'll affect them at all. And sometimes a player like Diggs is able to maybe focus even more on the football field, because it's his way of escaping anything that's going on off the football field. So I don't think it'll be a distraction to the football team. I don't think Mike Vrabel will let it be a distraction to the Patriots when they play in their regular season finale Sunday. And I also think that by talking today, that it gets it out there in the open. This is all I can say. Come Sunday, it's all about football, and then come Monday, it's all about the playoffs and this team getting a number 1, 2, or 3 seed and moving on in the NFL playoffs.
Now, Roche, we know that defensive tackle Christian Barmore also facing charges of domestic assault. Here's what he had to say about the allegations against him.
Christian, in the statement your lawyer released, he did not categorically deny what you're accused of. Would you like a chance now to deny what you're accused of?
I'm focused on Miami, playing football.
Christian, what were your version of events that day?
I'm focused on Miami, playing football.
What sort of conversations have you had with your teammates about what's going on?
We're focused on Miami to play football.
How are you staying dialed in for Sunday? What are you doing this week specifically?
Going to practice, playing football.
How does it feel to be back in this position again? You were here a couple of years ago.
It's a blessing from God. I thank God for every day, and my coaches, my medical team, everybody.
We talked to Steph a little bit about, and I know your situations are different, but we talked to Steph about avoiding distractions. How do you think this team has done when it comes to avoiding distractions this year?
We're all focused on Miami, the next opponent.
Christian, have you ever threatened to have your cousin beat someone up?
We're focused on Miami, play football.
Anything you want to say to your fans?
Yeah, we focus on football, play for Miami.
Last question, guys. Christian, how are you doing? How are you doing mentally?
Get ready for Miami, play football.
Now, we just finished hearing from Barmore there. And again, he didn't really have a lot to say, trying to keep the focus on the upcoming game. I think that's to be expected. What are your final thoughts for viewers about this whole situation as we head into the playoffs?
Well, I think for Christian Barmore, it was a much different approach than Stefon Diggs, right? And I think Stefon Diggs has been in the public limelight for a long time. We know Cardi B. We've seen Cardi B at Patriots games, so he's been out there. He's used to the reporters, used to the questions. Christian Barmore isn't. You could tell just by how he handled that. If maybe Christian should have just said, listen, I can't talk about anything when it comes to the legal proceedings, and then just said, I'll focus on football. And any questions after that, I'm just here to focus on Miami. So it was different. But again, I think once they're out of the football field, Courtney, Sunday, I think it all becomes about the Patriots playing football, and they move on. And I think that maybe this was at least they addressed it. If they didn't, it'd linger over them post-game. But I think they're all ready to move on now, too. So different ways of handling it, different human emotions. That's kind of the way it is. But they're both saying basically let the courts handle it, and we'll see what happens after that.
WBZ reporter Dan Roach in our sports department, we thank you so much. And we will continue to bring you the latest developments as we learn more.